Speaks, my second channel, with another story time video. Ooh, I look oily. Doesn't even matter. So yeah, so with my last story time video, I'm not gonna say I didn't expect all the feedback that I got, but I didn't think that that video was gonna have 100 and something plus comments. Like, y'all just love the scandal, I swear. And then the video was almost 30 minutes, and where I put the comment, if you want more, whatever, I put that so far along in the video, and I can't believe you guys actually watched my video, like the whole thing. So I really do love you guys for that. You guys are, like, you know, the best. Whatevs, we know that. So yeah, so today's story time, I was kind of debating which ones I wanted to tell, but I do have a couple, and I just want to get these stories out so that you guys can see, guys, what they really are. And I want you guys to see from my point of view and my denial, so that you don't do the same thing either. But whatever, today's video is going to be like about, I won't say this is my first date, but my semi-first date with this boy. His name, we're gonna name him Dante, and I was obsessed with Dante for a point in time. If you know me in person, if you have me on Facebook, and even on Instagram, I did post, like, did I ever post pictures with him? I did post pictures with him. So if you are like an OG, not even OG, because this was like last year, the year before, but if you've been, you know, keeping up with me since then you probably have seen Dante one time or another on my Instagram. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so Dante, let me tell you guys how I met Dante and a little bit of a backstory. If I tell you guys like every single thing, like the whole scandal with me and Dante, that's like a different story time video, and that's probably gonna be 30 minutes, but whatever, you guys love it. So basically, I met Dante. Okay, so I met Dante before I started high school, before I started, you know, my freshman year. Dante actually wrote me on Facebook, and he was just telling me how pretty I am, how cute I am, whatever, okay. Back then, and back in the days, I don't feel like I was as fleeky as I am now. I mean, I'm fleeky right now, and I was fleeky back in the days, but I was not this fleeky, okay? Before I started before I started freshman year, I didn't have braces. I got braces this summer, like not even the summer, the month before I started high school, which I'm very glad that I did, because going into high school with my crazy jibs would have not been good. But yeah, I had got my braces right before then. So that was like my transition of fleekiness, and I had these pink little glasses, these tight frames, these Guess frames, and yes, girl. So anyway, so Dante writes me on Facebook. He tells me how pretty I am and all of this, and I'm like, oh, thank you. And yeah, I could literally pull it up right now, because, like, yeah, you know, no, actually I'm not gonna bring it up, right? So I'm like, thank you, or whatever. He's like, where are you from, or whatever. And before I got into high school, I used to lie about my age. I feel like every girl did, especially if you're young. If you are 17 now or turning 18 like I am now, I know back in the days, the little mix, if you're from New York, the little mix, you know, you probably said you were 16 when you were like 12, because girl, whatever, we all did it. So I think I told him, no, okay, so I didn't know that me and Dante were gonna end up in the same school. So that's where the mix really happened. So, okay, we're talking. I think I lied. I said I told him the school I went to, like that I was currently in, but there's a high school by the same name. So, like, that's why I didn't really make such a difference. You know, he probably didn't think anything by it. Cool. So then September rolls around. September 9th, my first day of high school. I'm all scared with my little uniform shirt on, my little khaki pants and my Concords, and I had a pink bag, like the Victoria's Secret pink bag, the ones that go across, you know, filling myself all them dang books I brought the first day, which I know now that you do not need to bring all 7 textbooks and all that stuff to the first day of school. Okay, so I go there, and then I'm sitting in the auditorium, and then I get my schedule, whatever. So about on the 3rd day, I did not take freshman classes. I took classes a grade ahead of mine, because in 8th grade I was taking classes that you would take in 9th grade, stuff like that. Like I went into high school with Regents and with credits already, like, you know, so I was pretty, you know, set good for that. So yeah, so I sit down, like, this is the 3rd day is when we are really in our stuff and whatever, and we're really like getting into our program and stuff like that. So I walk into my geometry class, and who do I see? I see Dante sitting in the back. So I'm like, oh my god, that's Dante. Like, we literally just talking on Facebook, and now I'm thinking, what is he gonna think that you know, that I'm a freshman, and he thought that, you know. So I'm sitting down. We didn't talk in class, but like I was side eyeing him, and I didn't sit next to him, but he was in the back. I sat like a row ahead, like he would be in the back on that side, and I was on this side, like a row ahead. Okay, so then this day ends, and my school, I think like every school has, like, we have stairs, you know, going, like, we have the little thing, you walk up the stairs to go to the door. So we have the little thing, and everybody's hanging out there. Like, it's the first week of school, everybody's excited. Well, the freshmen are freaking running off the, not the campus, are running off the school property because they're new, they're scared. And I wasn't really, I think I made friends with people that I took the bus with, you know. Right. So, so I'm walking down the stairs, and I walk past Dante. Dante literally has his arm around a girl. I don't remember what girl it is, but I know she graduated like before me or whatever. He's literally standing on the stairs with the girl in his arm, and then he calls my name. He's like, no, he doesn't even say my name. He says, yo. And then I'm like, he's not talking to me. Yo. I look back, and he like, come here. So I always thought Dante was cute. I used to think Dante was the cutest boy in the world. I swear. Like, I don't know what it was. I guess because he got nice eyes or whatever. I just thought he was like trophy or whatever, right? So cool. So I woke up to him. I'm like, yeah. Trying to play it off. You never want to let these boys know that you are interested in them. Never. You want to let them know, but don't ever have them thinking like, you know, yeah, you gotta play with their mind. So I woke up to him like, yeah. He like, you wasn't gonna say hi to me. I'm like, I don't know. Every time I saw you, you was busy. So he's like, whatever, like, so we talking. He's like, all right, so make sure you write me, whatever. Cool. But the flame was not sparked freshman year, because we both had a lot of different things going on. Like, freshman year was not a good year for me because I got involved with somebody else, and the friends that I was friends with, they just did not do my freshman year any good. And I'm glad that I grew up and I saw, you know, saw it for what it was, and I got out of the situations. And he was dealing with his ex-girlfriend, and he eventually started dealing with somebody that I was kind of like friends with or whatever. That's a whole nother story time video. Like, I really, when I tell you that's a whole nother story time video, like, I almost got beat up over this boy. Like, come on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you a little bit of that too. So, okay, so let's fast forward to I think 10th grade year. No, 11th grade, because I started wearing weave, and I had like a middle part, and I had burgundy hair. I just came back from Panama. I really don't remember if that's 10th or 11th grade. I think it's 10th grade, but no, it's 11th. It might be 11th. So anyway, so me and Dante officially started talking when I was in Panama. He inboxes me. I'm laying in my hotel room, laying down, talking to my sister. We laughing, trying to find something to watch on TV. Everything's in Spanish. We're out there for like a little family thing or whatever, right? So randomly, I get a message, and it's from Dante. And I'm looking like, what does Dante want? Because on the Messenger app, I have the thing, like when I have my Facebook, it's like the privacy thing. So I'm like, what does he want? I'm thinking he's sending me a SoundCloud link. And so when I read the inbox, it says, you should have been mine by now. I should have been yours by now. Like, what? It completely caught me off guard, because I really did not see it coming, honestly. Like, when I tell you it came from left field, it came from left field. So, okay. I answer it. I'm like, LOL, what makes you say that? So now we're talking or whatever. And then, fast forward, I come back to New York. One day, at first, it kind of started off as friendship. I'm not even lie. At first, we were talking about it, but then we didn't. When we actually met up, it wasn't on the intent of you my boo. It was really like, honestly, a little friendly or whatever. But that's whatever. So okay, then we get back to to when I'm in New York, he comes and picks me up from school. Dante drives, and I always like that. I felt like he was just like a rebel because he drove and he drove these nice cars or whatever. So we talking, and he decides that he's gonna come pick me up from school. Okay, so he picks me up from school, and I had a cute outfit on, girl, because I knew that Dante was gonna come pick me up. And yeah, so you know, Dante used to go to my school. He was always ahead of me, so everybody knows him. And even when he left high school, you know, everybody, like, he did music and photography and stuff like that, so everybody knows this boy. Like, he's not a secret. Everybody knows Dante, and whoever watched this video that goes to school with me, they're gonna know who Dante is. Whatever. So I had my cute outfit on. Dante comes and picks me up. At the end of the day, everybody in my school gets out at the same time because our, whatever she is, whoever makes the programs, doesn't let anybody get out early. But like the seniors, even now, I have a full schedule because she says that, whatever, that's whatever. So 2:20 rolls around, and I walk down. Like, Dante tells me he's outside, and Dante doesn't go in the corner or, like, you know, around the corner, you know. He pulls up right in front of the stairs, and it was a nice day, so everybody, literally everybody, is outside. So remember I told you that he was involved with one of my friends? Yeah, so that comes into play, and that is a whole different another video, so you cannot judge me, okay? Thanks. So Dante is right out in front with his nice car, playing loud music, and little old me saunters down the stairs, goes to the car, and opens the door, and I sit down. So you would think Dante would want to pull off because, you know, not everybody needs to see. It's not a show. But no, Dante doesn't pull off. Dante doesn't even put a seatbelt on. As soon as I put mine on, he takes his off and gets out the car. Why does Dante do that? I don't know. So Dante gets out, and he says hi to everybody. He's saying hi to all his friends that, you know, when he was there, he says hi to everybody, and then everybody's like, oh, who that in the car? She must be bad. So one of these girls in my school that eventually they stopped liking me because, you know, she walks to the car, she looks in, I turn my face, she's like, oh, that's Zaria. So she walks from the car, and then that's when all the subs on Facebook started coming in, and that's when all the hostility started because they felt like I should not have been picked up that day, even if it wasn't like, okay, so honestly when he came and got me, it was not nothing. Like, it was just he came and picked me up from school. Like, that's how me and him discussed it. So yeah, but they didn't see that. They didn't want anybody, they didn't want to hear that. They just immediately thought it was something. So yeah, so then I go on Facebook, and I'm seeing people writing mad status about me, whatever, just all this stuff, and I'm like, I know I'm not under heat for this boy, and we barely are even an item yet. So yeah, so we pull off in the car, we go to Pinkberry, we get yogurt or whatever, we talking cool. It started off lovely, then we're like, can you believe they're writing all this stuff? Like, all you did was come get me. And then he's like, yeah, that's crazy, we talking. So I really don't want to finish the story. I don't want to finish that one or get into it because that's a whole different video. So basically, okay, so me and Dante are officially talking now. That's like my boo, I guess. Not my boyfriend, but that's my boo. And one day I send him a picture of, you know, Deandra and Ken, that Instagram famous couple. They went to a nice restaurant in Georgia, and they had like a really pretty view. So I sent it to Dante like, that could be us. So he's like, find it, book it, and we out. Okay, I like that. So, and this is like my first time dressing up and going out with a boy, so I was like, all right, this is cute. And I saw me and Dante was in love, honey. I thought we were in love. That's just whatever. So we end up going to this restaurant called The View, and The View is on top of the Marquise, the Marriott Marquise in Times Square. It's like, the hotel is like not even 52 floors. I think it has more than 50 floors, and the restaurant itself, you can't take the elevator to it. You have to go all the way to the highest floor, then you have to walk up a flight of stairs because the restaurant itself spins. It's so cool because like it literally turns while you're eating, so you get the whole view of the city, and I really like that. And I really just like the whole idea of a nice view. Like, it's just so classy and, you know, to me, right? So okay, so the day comes, I buy a nice little cute black long sleeve dress. I had the bangs at the time, the long hair, And I didn't really do makeup. I did like a little lipstick, and Dante comes and picks me up. We have our reservations. I get in the car, so I take a picture. I'm writing statuses. I'm like, date night with Bae. So happy, so excited, because it's like my first dress up date. So I'm just thinking like this is like the perfect day. This is why I thought he was in love. He's on the phone. He's talking to somebody that I call my brother, and that's he calls his brother too, or whatever. So he's like, yeah, I'm on a date with Big Head or whatever. I'm just like, oh my god, like just keep going, like, you know. So yes, we drive. We're holding hands while you drive, and then we get to the restaurant, and we both look nice. He has like on a button up, and he has on some nice jeans, and he has on some Giuseppe's, I think. I don't really remember everything. So just some Giuseppe's and a nice coat, and I have my coat on. I have on Margielas. You know, I think it'll be power couple, flights couple, whatever. So he parks in a parking lot, and it's mad cold. It's like December, and I have on this little skirt, and I'm thinking, why didn't he park closer? So we're like huddling, hurrying up till we get to the restaurant. And this restaurant, you have to dress like the part, because it's that kind of scale, like, you know. And the menu doesn't even have prices, okay? So I think it's one of those like the price is set for how many courses, but I don't even remember how much for them, right? So we get there, we sit down, and we're talking. I got my strawberry daiquiri, he got something, and we're taking pictures, and I take a nice picture of him, and I'm holding his hand, and I'm like, tonight we in the city like J-Lo and Diddy. That started a lot of problems in school too, but I just really thought we were, you guys, y'all don't understand, I thought we were a power couple. I thought we were gonna be together right now, because that's how great the night was going, right? So anyways, so we sit down, we order the food. The food comes in like this much of a quantity, but I don't care, because I'm here with my dream man. We came in my dream car, and we look good. So yeah, so we're talking or whatever. I take the picture. We take a picture of me, take a picture of him, but he never put me up on his Instagram. I think he put me on, like, put up a picture of us once. But yeah, but he's so into himself that when, like, towards the end, when we started breaking apart, he cropped my hand out the picture and just left himself in the picture, because whatever. So yeah, so we're sitting at the table, then the waitress comes up, and she's complimenting us, and she's like, where did you get your shoes from? Talking to him. He's like, I got it from this place called Barney's or whatever. And then the lady's like, are they expensive? He's like, you know, I guess whatever. So yeah, I just think that's so cute, and we just holding hands, and yeah. So towards the end, the bill comes. I was gonna like look at it. He didn't even let me look at it. He looked at it, put the money in, and put it down, and then like he scoots his chair over next to me, and we're talking. We're being so cute. I'm just loving it. And yeah, and then he's like, this one line kind of bothered me. He was like, I only came for the picture. I didn't really, you know, take too much, you know, notice to that, but whatever. Now that I look back at it now, it's kind of relevant, but whatever. So yeah, then after that, we finish eating, we get back in the car, and then some girl, like, we're walking to the parking lot to, you know, get the car back, and then on his phone, he doesn't have the privacy thing, so when you text him, like, it shows up, like, it's not like new message or iMessage or whatever. It literally just says it. So somebody texts him. I posted the picture, mind you. I posted the picture of me holding his hand. They're like, when you're done with your girlfriend, come see me. So I'm like, at first we were laughing at it together, but then I started really thinking back, and I'm like, hold on, because you have to be entertaining somebody for them to think that it's okay to say something like that. So yeah, like, that was a big red flag there. But you know, Miss Queen Denial herself, Miss McQueen, doesn't, like, I didn't really get too upset about it, you know. I'm just like, who's that? Like, she's crazy. And yeah, so this girl is like, not only did she say that, she's like, come get your stuff. To this day, I still don't know who she is. Like, I never seen the name, but like, I see like the messages or whatever. Like, I don't think the number wasn't saved, actually. It was just a number. And like, to this day, after me and my cousin Kia, y'all know I always talk about Kia, did investigate, and we still don't know which girl this is, because it could really be anybody. Nobody. To this day, I still don't know who she is. I kind of have an idea, but then again, I don't. But she's saying, when you're done with her, come home. Like, like come see me and come get your stuff from my house. Like, are you serious? Like, who are you entertaining that they think this is okay? And this is like early, I wouldn't say a relationship, but our situationship. This was early on, and then, and I don't know why I didn't end it from there, but y'all know me. So yeah, so we get in the car, we finish laughing about it, then I'm thinking about it and I get mad. And so the whole ride home, we're silent after a good evening. And then I guess I brought it up the next day, but he's saying like, that's nothing, why you worried about of the girls, I'm with you. Boys love that line. But yeah, so I'm gonna end the story time here. If you guys want to hear more about the Dante and I situation and the school and the girls not liking me over him situation, definitely let me know. But yeah, that's the end of this story time video, my first date with the twist and the intro to Dante. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to McQueen Speaks, and I'll see you in my next story time.